My name is Jason with Feighner Boat Lifts Docks. I'm here to show you how to locate the filter on a Hydromax 2 pump. Basically showing you how to tear off the reservoir, get to the filter, and then take the filter off and give it a cleaning. First things first, on the back side of the reservoir here, you're going to have 4 small screws that will need a 5/16 wrench, box end or open end, just whatever you can get easily into it. Once you get all those taken out, take all those out. What you want to do is, if you're on a flat surface, push down on the motor, one hand on the back side of the reservoir, hit down. You'll break off the O-ring that it seats on, pull it straight back, tip it up, and right away you will be able to notice, if you look down here at the filter, you'll be able to see how clogged up and dirty it is. All you have to do, basically unscrew, and if you can see all the soot build up. What you're going to want to do is thoroughly clean it. Just run it through hot water, probably 2 to 3 minutes. Just make sure that you get all the buildup off there. Make sure the water runs through the filter nice and smoothly. Make sure there's no backups in it. Do the same thing with the reservoir. Dump all the old oil out. Clean the inside of it. Wet rag, warm water, soap. You'll see in there's a magnet in there. Look at the magnet, make sure there's no metal shavings in there, anything like that that could obstruct the filter in any way. Once you get it all clean, you basically repeat the process. Screw the filter back on. Take your tank, slide your tank back on. It might take you a little bit of force to get it back over the O-ring. Basically one hand on one end and just push, maybe hit it a little bit. Make sure your holes are lined back up for your screws to go back into place, and tighten down, and you should be good to go. Quick reasons to check your filter. One, if you're having problems with your boat wanting to go, say, one direction, it's going up fine, and then you go to hit the down on the pendant and your boat lift does not want to move. One of the reasons could be is the filter inside of here is getting clogged, and the way these pumps work, you actually still have to have oil in the bottom side enough to hit the filter to make it start its down cycle. Filter's plugged, it's going to stop that from happening, and that's going to be one of the causes why your boat lift will not move. Another reason to check, like this pump here was having problems with wanting to, say, go up and go down at a good rate of speed. It was starting to get real slow, acting groggy. That's another good way to check it. One more reason to check the filter. Take a look at your oil quality. If your oil quality looks milky-ish in color, a little bit thicker than normal, if you see it bubbling up, getting a little bit more foamy, that could be a good indicator that you might want to check or clean your filter on your pump. That could happen from numerous different ways. Main cause would be a fitting coming loose on a hose, not necessarily a bad hose or a bad cylinder, but just a fitting coming loose where it can suck up just a little bit of water in the line and it can get into your reservoir, and that what causes the milkiness color and the foaming in there, and that's eventually what causes the soot to build up on the bottom side of your filter. Follow the steps in the first video on how to tear apart, clean, and put everything back together, and that should help you out quite a bit.